tide it over.
Not moving much.
No.
Not swinging.
No.
Not doing much with it.
Angling it in a little bit maybe.
Yeah, but
Bit like a not my cup of tea.
it's done and it's not swinging. It's a look.
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had a few audio issues. You should be able to hear me now. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. Just me talking mindlessly. So after 4 overs, the score moves to 7 for 2. Very good start this from Spain. The rugby continuing from the... Oh, I can't remember what that ends. Do you know what that end's called, Jonty? No, Los Lomas is the other end because Los Lomas is there. Los Balones. Los Balones. From the Los Balones end. Pretty sure that's pronounced correctly. Just can't seem to get better on ball here, Portugal. Been beaten by the pace. He's got the wind behind his back right now, does Raja. Sorry, not Raja, Pancho, Ravi Pancho. Big swing of that one, doesn't get much on it, runs down to man at third man. They come through for a single. Valuable run this for Portugal. Just finding it hard to get runs at the moment. Obviously not helped by losing 2 wickets in the first 2 balls of the match. It is also their first ever T20 international for Portugal. That one's hit him on the pads, probably going down leg. You could tell by the way batsman wanting to play that down fine leg that it was most likely missing even from square leg here. Also stayed very low, that ball. Brownson's done a good job with the pitch. A couple of months ago, or sort of end of September, they had a massive flood here in all over Spain. But this ground got quite affected from the flood. Just quite a bit of work for the groundsman to do to get it back in order as he plays this one in the air. Could this be our first boundary of the match? Yes, it is. 4 runs for Portugal. It's a good positive sign for the Portuguese men of war. Oh, that one's a little bit full. Batsman misses everything though, and that's the end of the over. More positive over that one for Portugal. 5 runs coming from it. Almost doubles their score. Let's see. Looks like Raj is going to continue from the Los Lomas end. Nice shoes here, got some painters on. This man, the most sun cream man on the field. Really bowling for wheels here, beats the edge again, they just can't get him away. Into his 3rd over now, he's 1 for 4. First wicket of the match being that run out on the very first ball. Due to extreme lack of calling. Just 2 batsmen staring at each other. Goes for a big swing there, doesn't connect, beats the edge, through to the keeper again. If you head over to www.ecn.cricket, you can also view the live scorecard on this as well, ball by ball details, statistics, along with other match reports. This one pitched in short. Batsman tries to duck out the way. Gets a bit of bat on it, but luckily it falls safely for him. But this is some good aggressive bowling from Raja. This one's a bit forward. Defender back to the bowler. Right now, 2 men outside the circle. He's got a third man and a very deep point here on the boundary just by me. Then he's got a slip, gully, backward point, backward mid wicket, or backward square, sorry. Cover, mid on and mid off. Another short ball. Umpire signals that's your 1 footy over. Just a little bit over the shoulder there. But really troubling the batsman with his variation between short and full. Razat Akram takes 6. He swings this one hard, beats the man at mid on, and straight down the ground. Another loose swing at that one, gets nothing on it, through to the keeper. Back to you. Flicks him on the leg. Bit of a weak appeal there. And not given. Two balls remaining in Raja's. I guess his day is done. He'll be done after this, out of the attack. Oh, that one hits him very high in the thigh. Not much of appeal from anyone other than the bowler. And that's the end of the over. It's a very good day at the crease for Raja. 4 overs, 1 for 8, just a 1 wide. Continuing from the other end is Ravi Panchal. He's 3 overs, none for 11. He was unlucky not to get a wicket that last over. So, looks like bowler number 13 is coming on. Player number 13, shall I say. So Farad coming in, right arm over the wicket. Placing Ravi Panchal, maybe saving 1 over for at the end. Portugal 20 for 2 after 7. I'd say, I mean, talk about past score around here, it's around 140, 150, so they're far behind that. At this rate, they'll be happy to get 50. Oh, it's a bit of spin, sorry, didn't quite notice that. Bit of spin coming from the Los Belones end. Oh, has a big swing, gets an edge, runs down to third man. He'll pick it up and now come through for a single. So troubling them early on. Big scream and given. So he picks up a wicket in his first over. Couldn't really quite see it from my angle, so I can't comment on it too much. The batsman wanted to play it behind square. But to no avail, yes, return back to the pavilion. And Portugal, 3 down. So batsman number 2 hitting out now. Who's the new batsman out there, Jonty? Mayan Mahmood is the new batsman. And the 5 batsmen heading after Portugal. Just watches that one onto his blade, pushes it down to point. So a good start this from Faraz. It's cool to catch it, but it's going to fall well safe. Decent little crowd in here today on this nice autumn Spanish day. It's a big swing of that one. Keeps quick to take bows off, but his foot was well planted in the stumps, in the crease there. So end of another good over for Spain. Ryan picking up the wicket of Ahmed. He was the only one really getting runs for Portugal as well. Dismissed for 11 after 22 balls. So, new ball at the crease. New bowler is Lal. Thank you. Confirmation from the man at the point as he runs around. No, good job by the man to cover to stop that one. Winds up, swings hard, there's a man down there, just over his head. And 4 runs. Bounced just short of the boundary rope there. It was almost the first. I don't know if I can say it. It's almost the first 6. Or maximum. There's another swing, that was a Yorker, very well responded by the bowler. Slow one, he gets on top of that one, and this time it is 6 runs. Just 6 runs up. Maximo, there I said it. If you are watching on www.ecn.cricket, you can view the highlights from all the 6s and wickets. He goes at it again. This one's even bigger, over the top, into the nets. This is much better batting now from Portugal. He's come out for a bit of aggression as Ikram is a bit sleepy before, but he's woken up. Some much needed boundaries there for Portugal. 2 6s in a row. What does he do with the 3rd ball? I think they're still looking for that 3rd ball actually. Probably stuck on top of the nets. Some quite nice facilities down here at Manga, just on the other side of the fence here. You can't quite see it, but there are about, I think there's 8 grass nets and another 8 AstroTurf nets. And there's also another cricket field, a cricket pitch down there behind these fields. Once again, there's Las Lomas. Wave to your mum. Some of the Gibraltar team just walking past. They'll be playing tomorrow. Who's your first match against? Portugal. So have we found the ball? Umpire's coming on with a new one, it looks like, or a recovered one. So some aggression here from Ikram, 2 sixes in a row to finish that over. Let's see if Mahmood can continue it from the other end. He plays that one down the third man. Picks it up, a direct hit, but he is well in his crease. Brings the, I guess you could call him danger man now, he's hit 2 sixes. Brings the danger man on strike. Going up against the spinner this time though, hitting into the wind. And they do have a man at cow and a man at long on. Men outside the boundary, a deep square leg, cow corner, long on, long off. And a deep cover. Oh, very well flighted delivery. Batsman just traps it into the pitch. Not quite as eager to go after that one. Whips this one behind square. Good job by the man at backward square to dive and stop that one. Winds up, cuts that one through to cover. Nice to get through for a single. Oh, winds up and he's bowled. It's gone past the blade, takes off the stump, so danger man is out. Ikram goes for 22 off 26 balls. It was quite a cautious innings until the last over. And just when it looks like he's trying to take off, yes, return. So Afzal picks up his first wicket. He's now 1 for 5 after 1.5 overs. Walks a new batsman, number 10. Buki Maza, number 10, heading out. He's the captain, I've been told. Capitan. What's captain in Portuguese? Senor Captain. Senor Capitan. Pretty sure that's not it. Wait, is that 10 overs up? Or is this the 10th over now? Yes. So last ball to be over. Cuts that one to the man at point. He picks it up well, but there's good running from the non-striker. They get through for a single. So that's the end of the 10th over. I'm going to bring Sniffles onto the microphone now. He's got a bit of a cold, but you guys will deal with it.
So thanks for that, James. Portugal in a bit of trouble here. 4 down for 43 after the first 10 overs. Tom Vine will be the new bowler coming on from the left Lomas end. Buki Maza, the captain, on strike here. Face his second ball of the match. and he's gone. He's bowled. Tom Vine goes straight through him with the first ball of the match for him. And Portugal getting into further trouble here now. 5 down with just 43 on the board. As the captain departs for just 1 run. So Shazad, number 12, the new batsman coming in. Playing in his first T20 international, as with everyone else for the Portugal team. And Tom Vine to continue. Good start to his spell. Wicket off the first ball. And that one squeezed through covers. Gathered by the man protecting the boundary out here. And it's just 1 run. That one squeezed off the legs, just 1 run then. There's Mahmood, moves on to 5 now off 7. Just being Shazad back on strike. As that one goes straight through him. Just misses the top of off stump, that one. It's good bowling here from Vine. And Max O'Dowd look alike. This one's flicked off the legs. Goes out to the man at mid-wicket. There's 1 more run added. So a good few balls here for Portugal. Just ticking the strike over now. Still in a lot of trouble. 46 for 5. That one's kept out. Another good ball there from Tom. And that's the end of the over. So 1 wicket and 3 runs of his first over for Tom Vine. Now just moved into the backward square leg position. Squirted out through the offside. It's gathered by the man at deep cover. And they get through for 1 run. That one goes up. But it's safely into a space. It'll just be the 1 run. Shazad back on strike here. bowling here from Russell. Got 2 wickets already. Another good delivery. Just left alone there by Shazad. That runs onto the legs, there's a mix-up. And that is out. Good fielding from Tom Vine there. Fielding it backward square leg inside the circle. A good pick up and a good throw and a good take. And good work from Afsal to whip off the bails. And that leaves Mahmood well short of his ground. So he's the 6th wicket to fall now. And Spain truly in control here at the moment. So Stoman, the new batsman, the wicket keeper for Portugal, coming in after the fall of the 6th wicket now, with the score on 48. Portugal need a good innings from him here to give themselves a chance in this game. Average score on this Manga ground is around about that 150 mark. Looking well short of that at the moment. This one's just squeezed out to the man and mid-off. Out on the boundary there. There's 1 run to finish the over. Another good over, that one from Afsal. And it'll be Tom Vine to continue from the Las Lomas end. He'll be rolling to Shazad. Shazad on 3 runs so far, with 6 deliveries. As he defends that one back down the pitch again. To Vine. That one hits him high up around the box region. Vine troubling the batsman a little bit here at the moment with his medium pace. He's got onto that one. Out to the fielder there. At mid-on, and they'll get through for 1. Bring Stoneman back on strike. That one's bunted. Smart running that. Just gathered by the keeper from Spain. Stoneman gets himself on strike. Just working that one off the hip. And getting through for an easy single in the end. of a half-hearted appeal there. This is Tom Vine, the bowler, going up. Umpire not interested. A little shake of the head. Looked like it was clearly going over the top from here. No one else was interested at all. That one's hit hard. And it's well fielded by the man at deep mid off. And that's the end of another over. Just the three coming off it again. So Vine's bowled 2 overs now, 1 for 6. As Afsal will continue. Spinning away from the Los Palomas end. There's that one, just misses the edge. Shazad just playing it, missing that one. Wasn't going after it, just poking at it. As he hits that one away. Gathered by the man. Deep mid-wicket. Gathering that one out by the boundary for one more run. Bringing Stoneman back on strike. It's the 1 run so far for Stoneman. Portugal will be looking for a bit of hitting from him now. Into the 14th over here. Scored just on 53. As there's another mix-up. As there's a big appeal, it's given not out. It was well fielded there from Vine. Coming in from that backward square leg position. Very close. Too close to the umpire to give that one. Shake of the head. And Shazad survives. There have been plenty of mix-ups between the wickets here from Portugal. Stoneman just defends that one back down the ground. Good offside, collects it easily. That's a full toss. There's a good effort. Just goes through the hands. And it's 4 runs. Made good distance in front of us here. But just went down. That was close to a no ball. It was a nice juicy full toss. Stoneman didn't quite get all of it. But he gets away with it. And 4 runs added to his score now, so he moves on to 5 runs. And he just defends this one back down the pitch. So the end of another over. 14 overs bowled now. And Portugal move on to 57 now. A loss of 6 wickets. And it'll be Tom Vine to continue. Here's that one out to the man, controlling down at mid-wicket on the boundary. And just the 1 run. Bring Stoneman back on strike. And he Sends that one into the gap. Come through for one. No, sent back, sorry. Looking to just push that one into the gap. Shazad wasn't interested in the run, so sent him back. This one's defended again, out to the man at cover. Just gathers it, flicks it back to Vine. Looks like that's the tactic from Stoneman. Doesn't look to be swinging too hard at this stage. He's looking to push them into the gaps. Lots of space out on the leg side. And this one goes straight. And it's gathered by Raja down there on the boundary. And he keeps it to one. Good fielding out there. Got around well. A bit more intent there. Seen by Stoneman. As that goes very high. And it's put down again. So it's the third drop catch now for Spain. Got underneath it well, went very, very, very high. He called it out. The man had extra cover. Looking up at the sun, it went right into it. It's gone down. This one's played well. Off the legs. Straight to the man at deep mid on. We get one more. That's the end of the over. Stoneman moves to 9 runs now. 8 runs, sorry. Six for 61 is the total now. 5 overs to go. They'll be looking to hit at least 10 runs and over here, you would think. With Portugal, try and get up above that 100-run mark. Give themselves a chance with the ball. So Atif Mahmood is the new bowler coming in from the Los Palomas end. Bowling to Starman. That one's hit to backward point, chance of a run out. And a good dive. I think it would have been out if it hit. Stoneman put in a decent dive there. Made some good ground late. One more at him. This one, hit down to the man, deep long on. It was a harder hit, that one from Shazad. Picks out the fielder again. And this one's squeezed out again. To the man at backward point. And no chance of a run this time. Learning from the last one, there wasn't really one there. Stoneman was a bit lucky to get home. This one's pushed out to the man at extra cover. Stoneman just looking to find that gap. Seems to be finding the fielders at the moment. Starting to spell well. Tries to hit that one a bit harder. It's gone through the bowler. just get the one run. Once hit out to the man. That long off. And another over comes to an end. Good start that one from Mahmood. Yossi Ali will be replacing Vine of the Las Lomas end. He started with a very long run up. It looks like he'll now be coming in and bowling spin off about 5 paces. And that one's pulled away into the gap. Doesn't even make it outside the circle, that one. And the man from deep mid wicket has to come in and gather that. And they just keep it to 1. Putting Stoneman back on strike. And that one's tucked around the corner, a bit of a mix-up again. Shazad sends him back correctly. That's the man. Backward square leg comes in quickly. Cuts off any chance of a single. And that one's down the leg side. There's a bit of an appeal. See Ali just questioning the umpire, but there's no call of wide, so it must have come off the thigh pad. Must have flicked something on the way through. Swung hard by Stoneman. Just starting to get moving now. Looking to lift the scoring. Starting to swing a bit harder. This one he gets out to the man at deep mid wicket. For one more run. Score moves on to 67 now. Lost of 6 wickets. Oh, that's a big swing, and it's called a wide. Oh, it's a shorter one. Saw Shazad coming down the track. Just pushed it in short. Shazad couldn't do much with it. A quicker one. Just well into the leg side. And we'll get one more. And that's the over.
Come on, boys.
Pretty good first over from Ali. And we've got 3 overs left to come now.
Come on, boy. Come on, Lala.
Portugal lads just be having a bit of a chat about how they can keep pushing towards that 100. We need a few boundaries now to finish the innings. Stoneman was definitely starting to look more aggressive in that over. Shazad back on strike now. He's had a big swing. Chance of a run out, but no. Just trickled out to Tom Vine there. Fielding it backward square leg. Keeps it to 1. And brings Stoneman back on strike here. We're looking to use the pace. Off the mood. Squeezed in. Almost a run out. Down the bowler's end. Shazad is backing up quite strongly now. Looking to keep rotating that strike over. As he just pushes this one to the point position. Gathered by the man there, a backward point. And they get through for one. Thanks to that good backing up from Shazad. Expecting some fireworks now from Shazad here. Can't do much again, it's good delivery. This just trickles down to long off. Comes in and keeps it to one. Just unable to get any big shots away here at the moment in Portugal. Tom looks to sweep that one over the top of the short square leg. Doesn't get much on it. Rockets into the pad, a bit of a half appeal. Or just seeing if the umpire's awake, I think, than anything. This one's squeezed down the ground. And that's the end of the over. Another good over that one for Spain. Still no boundaries for Portugal with 2 overs to come now. Just a quick drink for Shazad now. Been out there a little while. Running plenty of singles. So I'm sure he's just replacing the electrolytes. It's not too warm here in Spain today. It's around that pleasant 21, 22 degrees. Beautiful day here in La Manga. Spain putting on the heat. Portugal now 73 for 6. That one's pulled away. The man at square leg on the boundary. As he dusts that one in again. There's Ali, following the quick off spinners here. Not sliding him up, not letting Shazad get underneath him here at the moment. That's short and pulled away. And that's 4 runs. First boundary for quite a few overs here. Shazad's the man to get it. So 4 runs added now. Bring the score on to 77. So that one's hit hard. Out to Vine on the boundary. Bringing Stoneman back on strike now. He looks to reverse sweep that one. With just the 2 fielders in the circle on that offside. Just can't get a hold of it. This one he tries to squeeze through the 3rd man position. Another quick over there from Ali. On to 78 now.
Vamos, chavales, vamos,
last over now. Shazad on strike. As he's got a good edge on that one. It's well gathered by the man patrolling at third man. Keeps it to 1. Comes around quickly. Let's see what Stoneman tries here. Wind is going right to left of his screen. And he hits with the wind there. And that's well taken, just inside the rope. It's about 5 metres inside the rope, that one. And Stoneman falls. Just didn't quite get enough of that one, hitting with the wind to get it over the top of the field. The idea was there. Just didn't quite get the timing. Spain looking good here. Score 79 for 7. Ferran is the new batsman to the crease, but he'll be on the non-striker's end. Oh, sorry. Ferran took the catch. My apologies. Imran Khan is the new batsman. Number 9 from Portugal. We'll be joining Shazad. Cross, it will be Shazad on strike. Shazad up to 20 runs now. That one's hit hard, straight, and 4 runs. A good hit, that one from Shazad. Gets a fist bump from Imran Khan, his new teammate at the crease. That's probably one of the better shots we've seen today. This one's hit hard again, but this one will go straight to the fielder. Very hard to see what's going on down there with the camera. He just keeps it to 1. Imran Khan on strike now. So last 2 deliveries here of the innings. He dances down the track for his first ball. And it just goes out to the man patrolling it long on. And brings Shazad back on strike for the last delivery of this Portugal innings. They've done well to recover to this point. Scoring 85 now after losing 2 wickets off the first 2 balls of the innings. I think Spain would be quite happy with this as it stands. Very chaseable total. This is another one. Just out to the man there. They're thinking about 2. Imran Khan is anyway. Shazad just standing there, not interested at all. Happy to get a not out in his first T20 international. So that'll finish the innings with a score on 86 from the Portugal's first in their first T20 international. Spain will be very happy with that. And we'll have a quick break here and come back to you for the start of the second innings in about 10 minutes or so. Thanks.
Alrighty, welcome back to La Manga Club for the Iberia Cup between Portugal and Spain. Not the biggest total from Portugal batting, only 87 runs. Innings started off terribly when they lost 2 wickets for the very first 2 balls of the match. Spain will be looking to chase us down quite comfortably, but who knows? Who do we have opening the bowling? There it is. Number 14. So Mohan's opening the bowling from the Las Lomas end. Out in the middle for Spain, it looks like. I can't quite see from my position. So we've got Afzal on strike facing the first ball of innings, chasing 87 in this Iberia Cup T20 International. As I said earlier, the very first T20 International for Portugal. Let's see how they do here with the ball. One's pitching short. Batsman just blocks that one back to the bowler. Cautious start there from Spain. Don't really need to do anything silly here. It's only just over 4 and over. This one just cut to the man that covers there. It's a tidy start this so far from Portugal. Saying earlier that the past score here generally is 140, 150. So you think they're a little bit undone. But now it's their chance to make up for that. He's bowling into the breeze at the moment, quite a steady breeze as he usually is here in La Manga. It's around about 21 degrees today, not a cloud in the sky. Actually, that's a slight light. There's a tiny cloud in the sky. I don't know if you can see it. You're sort of looking into the sun. That's your one cloud there for the day. I will call it Los Melones cloud. Fourth ball of the innings, another dot goes through and hits the keeper on the shins. He was hopping about there. Don't think that one tickled. Good start from this so far from Mohan, 4 dot balls. See if you can join those dots. That one's in one pad, bit of appeal. They're going to sneak through for a single though, with all the commotion going on. See what the umpire signals there. Signals a leg by. So the Spanish innings is off the mark. Not in the tidiest way, however. So this brings Hennessy on strike. Waiting for the umpire to give him his centre or his guard. Currently your 2 men outside the circle at the moment are a deep cover and your third man. Apart from that you got first slip, third slip, point, cover, mid on, mid off, and a short fine leg, so not much protection there on the leg side. He wants to try and squeeze that one down. Not quite picked up by the keeper though, bit of a fumble. So Afsal comes through for a bye. And that's the end of the first over. No runs coming off the back, just the 2 extras there. So a good start for the ball from Portugal. Wind's just slightly died off at the moment, as you can see from the flag there out in the background. You got your scorer's hut over there. Your scorer's doing a good job today. So bowler number 8 will be starting from the Los Melones end. So Naki's gonna roll the arm. He's got Hennessy on strike. Maybe needs a bit of Remy Martin. Bad joke. Pitches that one in short. Straight back to the bowler. Looks to have a shot at the stumps and just keeps it in his hand wisely. But a nice bit of aggression there. So Portugal currently keeping them under that required run rate of 4.2. Going along at 2 and over after the first. Lays that one down to backward point, comes in, picks it up. Easy single there. Like he pitches that one up, driven down to the man at mid-off, no run. Signalled wide by the umpire, that one drifting down leg. Just losing his line a bit there was Nucky. Through to the keeper, keeping in short sleeves. Fortunately it's nice soft lush grass here, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about cuts and grazes. Not quite sure what he's trying to pay there. Big shout from the Portuguese. The umpire has not moved at all though. He's coming down the wicket a little bit. Got a little bit turned inside and out. Very similar to the start of the Portuguese innings, sort of struggling to get bat on it. This time he takes a step back, looks to pull it square, gets it down to the man at fine leg. And they'll get clicked a single. Oh, and that wind's picked up again. Lucky into Hennessy. A little bit full of that one. Just caresses it to the man at short cover there, and that's the end of the over. Spain 5 for none after 2. So, let's see. Mine to continue. Made in his first over, just 2 byes, got a leg bye and a regulation bye coming from it. See on the scoreboard there in the background. That one's a bit full. Played to the man, does a good job there at mid-off. Diving to the ground, picks it up. Going to Hennessy. Hennessy whips that one to the man of fine legs. It should come through just for a single there. Just seen someone walk in with a couple of nice cold beers, and I'm wondering where did they get them from? So moment Afzal pulls that one square of the wicket. Could that be the first boundary? There's a man chasing after. He's got a bit of work to do. Pulls up just short there of the rope. Now I'll come back for a second. Looks like the Bears made their way over to the Gibraltar team. Drive that one. Goes straight to the man at mid-off though, so no run there. This is the team over here from Gibraltar. There. They'll be playing tomorrow against... I think they're playing both Portugal and Spain tomorrow. Clicks in on the pad, bit of appeal. They'll sneak through for another leg bye. So, good running between the wickets from Spain. Picking up runs at every chance here. So Hennessy's on strike, he's on 2 or 5. Afzal at non-strike is on 4 after 11. He drives that one down the ground to the man at mid-on. Come through for a single again. Once again, good running. Brings us to the end of the over. Spain 11 for none after 3. So, yeah, Spanish team, coaches, supporters there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 Enjoying a bit of sunshine. So it looks like we have Nucky continuing from the Las Melones end. Required run rate's just gone up slightly to 4.53, which is still not much of a concern at this stage. Full on, bit of appeal. Was that bat on pitch, maybe? We'll say bat on pitch. Heard a little bit of a noise, but can't be sure what that was. I think the bowler's getting a bit of a warning from the umpire for walking on the pitch. No ball called by an umpire. That one goes down to fine leg for a single, so free hit coming up. Oh, everybody loves a free hit. Was that a front foot no ball? I couldn't quite see through my camera, but regardless, let's see what Afzal can do with his free hit. He'll be hitting into the wind. Batsman did cross though, so they can change the field. They've got a deep square leg in. And where's the other man outside the circle? They're bringing fine leg up and pushing a man out to cow. Oh, bowler just lost his footing a bit there. He's going to walk back to his mark and have another try. Here's the man we've just brought out to cow corner for this free hit. Tries that one down the ground. 6 runs, big shot right over the fence here. First boundary of the innings for Portugal. They definitely didn't waste that free hit. That was in his slot, and he just powered it over the fence. Hopefully no one parked their car over there. I think ours is a little bit safer. So we just wait for them to recover the ball. You can see him just over the fence there looking for it. Right, he's got the ball back. So Afzal wins the race, the first batsman in double figures, brings up his 10 off 13 balls. So Nucky continues. Just tucks this one into mid-wicket. Flicks that one off his pad square. Look, there's a man out here though, so should just get the single. But they're coming back for a second. And they get it quite safely in the end. Runs that one down finally, getting a look for a second, call for two, and decides against it, wisely so. Finishes the over there for single. So the score moves 22 for none after 4. It's the most profitable over that one. I think about 9 runs or so coming from it. See the mountains in the background, a lot greener than when we were here for the ECL back in July. After they had that torrential downpour in middle of September. Some of the resorts around here were flooded. So Moan going to continue his third over now. He's been bowling pretty well so far, none for 5 after 2. One in short, plays it to the man at gully. Calls for a yes, bit of a dangerous one. Direct hit might have been out, but he gets through anyway. Hennessy's quick on his feet. Oh, beautiful shot. Straight drive down the ground. 6 more. First boundary there for Hennessy. Nothing nicer than a straight drive for 6. Just missed our camera down there, fortunately. Maximo. That one's driven down to the ground to man at mid-off. He was a little bit asleep there. He'd maybe picked up on it quicker. Could have had a chance to run out, but once again, good running between the wickets from Spain. See if I can try and get John Howden from Cricket Spain over here to talk about the history of the Iberia Cup for us. That one's flicked up high in the air. The keeper's going back for it. Can he get under it? Oh, falls just in front of him. Should be taking those ones. The sun's behind him, so that can't be his excuse. And Portugal, just in their first chance, slipped through their hands, quite literally. So lucky let off there, and an unlucky for Moan. Want to pick up his first international wicket. John. Moan comes running in. I think it'll be called a wide. I've managed to get John over here, just have a few words with him about the Iberia Cup and its history. How are you, John? How are you doing?
Doing good, thanks, James.
Just tell us a little bit about the Iberia Cup that's going on today.
Okay, the Iberia Cup first started in the 1990s, and the last that we heard of the original cup was in 1997, and it was lost in a bar in the Algarve.
Lost in a bar?
Yeah, in the early hours of the morning, the cup disappeared, and it's
Fantastic.
not been seen since. It was resurrected, and the last time it was played in 2008, there was just Gibraltar and Spain participating.
Yep.
It was played at the Manga. It was played at the Manga, and Spain won that by 2 games to love. With the help of the ICC, we've been looking to resurrect it in the last few years, and thankfully it's started, and hopefully it's the first of many tournaments.
Great. And I see Cricket Spain's got a few new sponsors this year.
We've got Joma, and then we've got All in One, who's a company that's doing with estate agents. So yeah, we've got a couple of new sponsors, and we're still working hard to try and get some more.
Yep. And any speculation about what happened to that trophy in that bar that night?
No,
Were you there?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Were you
No,
there?
I wasn't, unfortunately. I would love to find it one day and learn the story.
And so Joma's providing a team kit. Is this an alternate kit? Because I saw you had a red kit on before.
Yeah, this is a new kit from Yoma that we got specifically for the tournament.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It looks very good.
Thank you.
And so far, this match, how do you think it's going?
I'm happy with it so far. Things are looking good, but you never know. You just never know.
Never know. And tomorrow's match, what's the first match tomorrow?
The first match tomorrow is Gibraltar and Portugal. It's a very early start.
Very
it's
early.
45 in the morning.
Oh. Is the sun even up then?
The sunrise is scheduled for 8:16, 8:17, but we've got to get 3 games in. It's going to be a long day. You guys are going to be working hard,
Yes, we
but
are.
hopefully we're going to get some good cricket.
Excellent. Right, thank you very much, John. I'll let you get back to it. So that was John Howden from Cricket Spain. As we have spin coming on now from the Los Melones end. And as he pushes that one down to mid-off for a single. Run rate's now moved up to 6.6 and over, so they're well ahead of it. With that let off that last over as well, they still haven't lost a wicket. So if anyone out there watching knows where the original Iberia Cup is, contact Cricket Spain, we'd love to hear about it. Signal wide by the umpires. Is it going to make it to 4? No, the fielder stops just before the rope. Or if you have your own theories about where the Iberia Cup is, you can tweet them into @European Cricket. Plays that one down the ground, in the air. Oh, I got one hand to it, but couldn't quite hold on. So it'll go down as another drop catch. And a let off there for Hennessy. Just runs that one down to short third man there, no run. Just 52 runs now required from 89 balls. Looks to sweep that one, he's bowled. It's a wicket for Portugal. As Afzal was looking to sweep that one, square of the wicket, doesn't connect with it. And Aziz picks up Portugal's first wicket. A much needed breakthrough to see if they can build some momentum now from this one. So if you're following on the CN website. You can watch the replays, the highlights from all the wickets, fours, boundaries. Zafzal returns 15 runs from 20 balls. And Azir Ali is the new batsman out to the crease. Just looked like that one stayed a little bit low for him. He was expecting a bit more bounce, which never eventuated. But a solid opening partnership anyway in the context of the match. 37 runs for the first wicket. So Ali's first ball, what does he do? Tucks that one to square. Picks up a single. Very similar shot there again, once again tucked behind square. Easy single. And that's the end of the over. 39 for 1. First wicket coming out over was Afzal, removed by Aziz. Now just the 50 runs required for victory. And he has sun cream on his face, making sure he doesn't get burnt out there. So that brings the end to the power play as well, so the fielding restrictions are off. Now I've got a man at deep square leg. Oh no, mid on, they haven't got a log on. So deep square leg, long off, deep cover. Anyone else outside the circle I'm missing? I don't think so. That was bit full, plays that one down to 4 runs to long on. I'm just wondering myself why that long on probably should have been a bit further back, especially with a spin bowler coming on. He's playing with the wind as well. I'd be having a cow corner and a long on there. And in fact, he's leaving the man there at long on. It'd be 1 ball too late. It's a much better ball there from Bukimaza. Just needs to find his length. A lot shorter, this one. Played down the ground again. Will it go all the way? Yes, it does. 4 more for Hennessy. He's crossed over into the 20s now. He's on 23 off 17 balls. Starting to find his rhythm. Now relatively short boundaries, straight around 50 metres. If your square boundaries, approximately 60 metres. We'll look to play that one square of the wicket, doesn't quite connect with it. Wants a big swing there, there's a big shout. Umpire says not out. Can't really tell you much from here. Height looked good from mid-wicket. tucks that one to short fine leg for a single. And that's the end of the over. Good over that one for the Spanish. Well, let's just looking at a delayed coverage of it. LBW shot looked like a pretty decent shot to me. Be having to look at that replay after the match. So, who do we have bowling now? Bowler number 1. Just moving his field around a moment, so he's got a cow corner out here. Deep square leg, cow corner, long on, mid off, cover. He's moved the man deep forward square leg just in front of me here. Hopefully not blocking my view, nope. Just tucks that one into third man. Sweeps that one into the wind, but it's big enough. 6 more. Hennessy easily cleared the rope this time. And he's enjoying these spin bowlers. Goes for it again, this time a bit straighter down the ground. 4 runs. Nothing long off could do to get that one. That one hits him high on the pad as he looked to turn that one down leg. Big appeal from the bowler, not much support from his fielders around him. But you're always going to appeal hard after you've just been hit for a 6 and a 4. That one just defended back to the bowler. Just 30 runs needed now from 75 balls. Tucks that one behind square. What a fine leg, sorry. And no one was backing up, so they sneaked through for an overthrow. The heads are starting to fall from the Portuguese fielders. Should never have been a second run there. Brings the end of the over anyway, very profitable over that one for Spain, moving the score to 60 for 1 after 8. Who's this? A new bowler, bowler number... I'm trying to see his shirt number. Number 10. So Muzzer's coming in to have a bowl from the Los Lomas end. As Hennessy gets rid of his, what's that, his fly pad he's throwing away? Or his arm guard. Side his fly pad is a bit uncomfortable. That one's very short, hit square, but there's a man down there, so it should just be the 1. He's going to want to pitch it up a bit more than that. It's a change of ends for Muzza, I think. Wasn't he bowling from the other end last time? No? I'm dreaming. Just cut into covers. Good pick up, but didn't quite execute on the throw. 6 out of 10. Just can't quite connect with that one. Cuts it out to the man at point. It's going to take a bit of a miracle from this far out for Portugal to bring this back. Beautiful sweep, but once again to the man. At deep square. So just a single. Brings Hennessy back on strike. He's on 37 after 27. He's been going after spinners. He'll be playing with the wind now. See if he tries to go over the top. Oh, good ball. Fires that one a bit faster. Peel for a caught behind. Yeah, not giving it. And that's the interview over. There's your Rito and Jonty. Jonty doing the scoring, Rito doing the mixing. Rito, the finest Swiss cricketer at La Manga. Maybe we can get Rito on commentary for an over. He's been studying his cricket. That one's cut to the man at Becker's point. Oh, a bit of an awkward bounce from there though, so they'll get through for a single. Batting sensibly here, don't really need to take any risks. Just ticking the score over easily. Making a lot of runs today in this little mid-wicket area. 1-0 all day long. Let's see him flight one up, tempt Hennessy into heading into the wind. Oh, and he gets him. He darts one through even faster. Takes off the bails. That brings to the end a good innings there from Hennessy. 38 off 29. Top scorer today. He'll be disappointed with himself. But a nice delivery there from Aziz. Fired in a little bit faster. Hennessy was looking to go over the top. Complete miss. Yes, return. To the applause of his teammates. So new batsman to crease is Ravi Panchal. Bowled a good spell earlier on today. Let's see what he can do with the bat. Comes in a pretty comfortable situation for the team. 21 runs needed. And starts with a dot ball, and that's the end of the over. So better over that one from Aziz. Picks up the wicket of a danger man, Hennessy. Probably too little too late at this stage, but who knows. Maybe we can try and test this middle order a bit. So Bucky Mazza is going to continue from Los Lomas to his third over now. Flights that one up a bit, a little bit too full. Chasing it down to the rope. He picks it up just beforehand, and they'll come back to complete the second. Striding forward beats the bat with that one. Just the 20 runs needed now. Oh, great stop there from the bookie. Diving to his left, gets a hand on it. Good commitment off his own bowling there. This one sneaks past him, but the extra cover comes around to pick it up. Oh, cuts that one to Beckett's point, who has a shot at the stumps. Was probably going to hit. Wouldn't have been out, but the keeper got his hand in the way anyway. So much better length there from Bucky Mazza. Trimmed down the covers for a single. Panchal was quick off the mark, thinking about a second. Probably wasn't ever there though. So at the end of the over, just the 19 more runs needed for victory here. Hopefully we can see it in a flurry of sixes. 4 balls, all you need. Starts the over off with a dot. Tucks it into the vacant mid-wicket area there, looking for a second. Now come back for a second, good running. $17 required. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We will be back again tomorrow. There's 3 more matches tomorrow, starting very early at 8:45 in the morning, Spanish time. This is also another 2 games on Sunday, so hit subscribe and you'll be notified when they're beginning. Sweeps that one. There's a man down there though, so should be able to pick it up easily enough. And they just pick up the single there. Clean pickup. Possibly could have had a chance at a run out there from the backing up batsman. Right. Once again, favourite zone there to catch our mid-wicket, making all their money. And send the view over. Take you a little bit of a look around. This is the apartments up on the hill there at La Manga Club. There's also 3 international golf courses here, about 28 clay tennis courts, a football academy, massive sports resort this one. Do rugby camps as well, so that one's driven through to covers. Coming back for a second, completed safely. Sweeps that one. There's a man out there. It's going to fall short of him though. So just a single. Some of you may recognise this venue. This is the host of the ECL 2019, the very first ECL, won by VOC Rotterdam. The ECL will be back in 2020 from the 31st of May to the 7th of July. See if anyone can take that crown off Peter Seeler's head. Much of a precision now, just 9 more runs required. 10 runs required. Come on, let's do it in 2 balls. Right, let's predict where this next ball's going. It's going to mid-wicket, 100%. Or maybe he tucks it square. Nope, to mid-wicket. Wind's picked up again. Oh, that's a bit full, that one. Bit of a gift, but just decides just to caress it down to covers for a single. Which brings us to the end of the 13th over. 79 for 2 after 13. Chasing 88 for the win, so just a further 8 runs should see them home, or 9 runs should see them home here. Come on, just give us one more boundary though. Change of bowlers from the Los Melones. End Sawa for number 9. Number 3, sorry. So Ali's been ticking along nicely. He's on 16 after 25. He'll be looking to stick around till the end. Punjab just faced 3 deliveries so far. 2 runs coming from him. Cuts that one then. Oh, through his hands at backward point there. Probably could sneak back for a second. Holds up just before the boundary, and they do. Casually walks back to complete the second. Oh, it was a signal at 4? It was a 4. That's why he was so casual. Boundary. Alright, just one more of those. Maybe a Maximo. Cuts it one, starting to point. Makes it into his hands. Punch or a chance to face a few more balls, maybe get a few more runs to his name. In this first ever T20 international between Portugal and Spain. Spain looks like they'll be going up 1-0. Slow ball there. Caught punch out off guard a bit. That one's pulled into mid-wicket. Picked up by number 14. Just one shot's all you need. I would like to see a scoop shot. Use the wind. Do it. I would. I'd do it and I'd probably get hit on the head. But that'd also be good watching. Plays it smartly though instead, picks up a single. And gets him just 4 runs away from the win. What would Pavel do in this instance? Switch it. Switch it for 4, that's what Pavel would do. Cuts it again to the man. You're at backward point. He picks it up, has a shot at the stumps. Probably would have been out at the non-striker's end if he had hit. And that's the interview over. .86 for 2 after 13. 14. Two runs away from victory. Come on, want some fireworks. So Shazad is a new ball now from Los Lomas end. Bit of a task here, trying to defend 2 runs and 6 overs. Still be nice to get an international wicket to your name. Get it on your Cricket Info stats. Puts that one in short, hits hard and flat. Few bounces, now beat a match, 4 runs. Oh, I got excited, didn't make it. It's just a single instead. So, score's tied. Ugh. And this time, is this one going to go for 4? Regardless if it does or not, that's the match. Spain come away comfortable victors. They come back for a second as well. Just to add another run to your stats. There we have it. Very comprehensive win there for Spain in this first match of the Iberia Cup 2019. Match got off to a very good start for Spain when Portugal lost 2 wickets in the very first 2 balls, and they've controlled it ever since. 87 was always going to be a hard task for Portugal to defend. When they're dropping catches, it doesn't really help the cause. But they'll have a chance tomorrow when they play against Gibraltar to make up for it. So thank you very much for joining us, and do tune in again tomorrow as we bring you further coverage of the 2020 Iberia Cup between Spain, Portugal and Gibraltar. We have 3 matches starting at 8:45 in the morning. It's an early start. So a few things for Portugal to work on overnight. Right, so I'm going to leave you here, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good evening.